Hey Taurus, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and I have this spread that I made called I call it the competition spread. Kind of take a look at like who you're in competition with and some kind of fear associated with this competition, like kind of like the fear that is motivating you or causing it somehow. Then we'll get some advice, and then we'll look at the outcome if you follow the advice. So, Taurus, who are you in competition with? All right, so we have King Arthur, the champion of Avalon. Um, wow, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit there, Taurus. This is kind of like it reminds me of that. What was that movie with Will Smith and they like fight aliens or something? Where he's filling out paperwork and with a bunch of military people or whatever, and he's like, the best of the best of the best, sir. It's like that's what you're in competition with. Something or someone you feel that is the best of the best of the best, like the champion of Avalon, or you know what I mean? When and when you think and but like it's like you've got this solo thing going on, like you want to accomplish that yourself, right? You want to be the leader of the pack. You want to be the one who is nice to everyone and saves everybody and loves everything and or whatever, you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, King Arthur didn't get there and fight evil all by himself. He had a freaking team of amazing, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just. So I don't know, there's something a little bit like maybe there's something you're not looking at, or you're just simply biting off more than you can chew. Don't know. um but we're gonna look at the fear that is kind of an issue in this situation. Tower. Okay, well, lots of people fear the tower. um Sometimes people fear it when they shouldn't. But what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus, is this is about your comfort zone. How much, like, it's like you want this so bad, you want to be that, you know what I mean? But like, how much is it gonna drastically change and upset my status quo or the status quo, right? My comfort zone. It's it's a fear. It's not just a concern, it's a fear of it being disrupted. You might like relay it as a concern, but it's showing up as a fear. So your reaction to that fear. Ooh. So we have the hangman here, and this isn't about really getting a new perspective for you. This is about like it's like a hard stop. It's like immobility. It's like it's almost like you render yourself immobile here. You get stopped in your tracks. Basically, you just end up not doing anything or talking yourself out of it. You know what I mean? This is a strong fear. So, the consequence of you stalling yourself out, the consequence is missing out on the Nine of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Pentacles, what is that? That is your personal success story, right? That's that's what you're aiming for, your own personal success story where you can sit pretty and enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So, but what ends up when you stall yourself out? Like when you don't play, you don't win, or you know what I mean? So it becomes more of a figment of your dreamscape, your imagination. Like, oh, what could have been? You know what I mean? And if it's like if you keep going down that cycle, I mean, it can get very depressing. You know. So anyway, this is your advice. So we're getting advice from the Dante's Inferno oracle cards. So your advice here is the Empress of Desire card. So I feel like there's a lot in here So we're gonna get the book because I don't want to. I don't want to miss anything that's useful for you. All right, so the Empress of Desire, they are it says that there are a few of history's most famed temptresses, like Cleopatra and Helen of Troy and blah blah blah. I guess they're in hell for their for being an object of desire. I don't know. I don't understand that part. But anyways, so it says though they may be condemned for their actions, one has to admire the style and vivacity of this particular group of souls. They lived life on their own terms and in opulence, seeking that which was delectable and pleasing to their senses. Now that is so Taurus, right? This card reminds us that there are times when we must let our heart rule our head. Get out of your head, Taurus. So quiet that nagging voice that tells you what you shouldn't do or concern. That's this, right? What you should do or shouldn't do or concerns itself overmuch with the judgments and perceptions of others. That's the status quo, right? At this time, choose to live for yourself first and foremost. Let others manage their own affairs, or stop comparing yourself to others, and set your sights on what your own heart desires. That's this, right? It's like making this come true, instead of being just like a figment of a dream. So many will likely be drawn by moths to the beauty of your bright flame. There you go. You're going to be your own badass. All right, so if you follow the advice, yeah, there you are, being your own badass. Right there, King of Swords. And you're wanting to be a king. Check it out. Check it out. All right, the real win. So what's, tapping in, so if you take the advice, you're basically tapping into your own inner badassery, which is cool. And then the real win, though. Oh, look at you. This is you, right? The Hierophant is Taurus in tarot. So and look, smile. I like the smile. It's genuine. It looks genuine. So what we have here is you being very pleased with yourself because you are being yourself, right? But there's this also spiritual component with the Hierophant. So it's like not only in your mind, it's like your mind is benefiting, right? But not only that, like you've got the text, the textures and the pleasures, and you're allowing yourself to have that, which is the physical, right? But then we're adding in the spiritual. It's like you are becoming more of the whole the whole package here, Taurus. And so here, the ultimate result. Ooh, the Page of Wands. So so the ultimate result here is you getting a little bit excited. It's you getting excited, like, oh my gosh, where can I go from here? That's that kind of excitement, right? Very, very cool. I like this one. All right, so Taurus, this is your message, and I'll see you next time. Bye.